Parents and siblings intro. 1. Franklin D. Roosevelt was born to James Roosevelt, a successful businessman, and Sarah Delano Roosevelt, from a wealthy and influential New York family. 2. He had one brother, James, and one half-brother, Rosie. Birth date, place, time. 1. Franklin D. Roosevelt was born on January 30, 1882, in Hyde Park, New York, during the height of the Gilded Age. Early life. 1. Raised in privilege, Roosevelt was educated at prestigious institutions, including Harvard University, where he developed a keen interest in public service. 2. He was influenced by his fifth cousin, Theodore Roosevelt, who would also become a U.S. president. Education. 1. Roosevelt attended Harvard College, where he studied history, economics, and politics, and then Columbia Law School. 2. He passed the bar exam but chose a career in public service over law practice. Marriage, affairs, and children. 1. Roosevelt married Eleanor Roosevelt in 1905. 1. She was his distant cousin and a significant political and social figure in her own right. 2. The couple had 6 children: Anna, James, Franklin Jr., Elliot, Franklin III, who died in infancy, and John. Personal wealth. 1. While Roosevelt came from wealth, his personal finances were not extravagant compared to many of his peers. 2. His financial focus shifted to public service, and he maintained a sense of connection with the struggles of ordinary Americans. Influence. 1. Roosevelt's upbringing and family connections in politics greatly influenced his career in public service. 2. He was inspired by progressive ideals and saw government as a powerful force for addressing societal issues. Achievements. 1. Roosevelt served as the 32nd President of the United States, holding office from 1933 until his death in 1945, longer than any other U.S. president. 2. He is best known for his leadership during the Great Depression, implementing the New Deal to alleviate economic suffering and spur recovery. 3. Roosevelt's presidency also encompassed World War II, during which he guided the nation through one of its most challenging periods. Reason of death, place and time. 1. Franklin D. Roosevelt passed away on April 12, 1945, at the Little White House in Warm Springs, Georgia, from a cerebral hemorrhage. 2. His death occurred in the closing days of World War II, and he was succeeded by Vice President Harry S. Truman. Legacy. 1. Roosevelt's legacy is defined by his transformative leadership during 2 of America's greatest crises, the Great Depression and World War II. 2. The New Deal programs he initiated reshaped the role of the federal government in American life and provided a safety net for the vulnerable. 3. His leadership during World War II helped secure victory for the Allies and the establishment of the United Nations. 4. Roosevelt's vision and policies continue to influence U.S. government and politics. Additional points. 1. Roosevelt was the only U.S. president to be elected to 4 terms, a reflection of the trust and confidence the American people had in his leadership. 2. He delivered memorable speeches, including his inaugural addresses, reassuring, fireside chats, and the Day of Infamy speech following the attack on Pearl Harbor. 3. His struggle with polio, which left him partially paralyzed, contributed to his empathy for those facing physical challenges. 4. Roosevelt's administration laid the foundation for many social safety net programs that endure today, including Social Security and unemployment benefits. 5. His presidency set a precedent for active government intervention in the economy during times of crisis.